not like that one spot. It's happened twice in a row at that exact
Please note that a
spot.
reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not
I
capable
accidentally
of
got the
suboptimal
boost.
suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Pick this one. Okay, this is it's pace. So in like 8 more minutes, we'll be back where we were, and hopefully the house won't clip through the floor. And I say we're on pace. This is pretty good pace. Glenn. Bro, Dr. Glenn Pierce should be like the final boss battle.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Okay, so we're on pretty good pace with the hallway. That's one of my best hallways I've had. Yep, this part. Hate it. Disappear from the game, not only for speed standpoint. I wouldn't mind. Leave me. I know I'm not, because I've played this game and...
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
You're not as loud this time, buddy.
Kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
I still need to look at this part back. So, stair jumps, jump up.
Warning, you were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
God, I was closing. So, stop watching. Play Portal 2 right now. $10 on Steam. Most of the time it's on sale. It's a great game. Need the light on here. Good pace, actually.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Alrighty. Back into the normal game. Doing pretty well. So the level is loading right now. Second I hear the alarm, I can move backwards and into the and on the next one I need to move to the left. Stuff like I need to. speed. It's kind of the point of the game. I forget I need that one more time. Yeah, I don't have this game map. In part 2, yeah, it was in part 2. Part 2, I showed you the apple fling, so now I don't need to do that again because I wasted seconds.
Attention, Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
After this bit, go to the elevator. Let's test. And hopefully the house doesn't clip through. Again.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
All I ask. All I want for Christmas is ghost. Flashlight.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello, name is my Pierce, Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt welcoming.
Spicy bit. Ow. I don't have time to get a drink. Looks like we're dealing with it. Left. Please don't get a soft lock. All I ask. If I get a soft lock, I actually might break down.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Don't clip through the floor. That's all I ask. It's too big. Oh, it didn't clip through the floor. It's a miracle. Now we need to make it bigger. Probably good. I never pulled this fire alarm. How dare I? Play through the game one more time just to get things like that. Fire alarms. That was kinda scary. I never got that. Shame on me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had.
I don't remember the chains.
Everything should have now reverted to being soothing
I didn't
and
like the
therapeutic.
chains.
If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Oh boy. That's actually pretty good RNG, so. Bro, if this window would have clipped through the wall, that would have been tragic. Some of the most tragic things that ever happened to me. Eventually, I'm gonna get that trophy just out of the blue. If the flow doesn't
Hello,
clip through the floor.
my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote
Ooh,
by me.
I could try to get a launch
The
here
worst
with
thing
the
you
flow.
can do is focus on
No,
negativity.
I can't. Okay.
It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Certain level where you can still get up and you can go through. But you also kind of like clip through-ish. Tiny. Oh, I already got that one? That's a surprise. Okay, here's where we
Hello,
get towards the
my
end.
name
If you want to
in
work,
improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. You
okay.
should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
To go through. There. So now we just flop this one. Through the house. But doesn't clip through the. Don't you even try to kick me out of the stream again. This is part 3 because of my internet. Don't you even try me. I will eat you. Well, I won't do that, but like Grunkle Stan, man. Cannibalists may be on something. Like Grunkle Stan said, I mean. We watch Gravity Falls. Season 1, Episode 17, Carpet Diem. Mabel makes him a pancake in the shape of Stan's face. It's not a Stan cake. Stan cakes are when there's
10,
hair in them.
9, 8.
Oop,
Error
I
log
mean, that's
box.
ketchup.
Orientation protocol.
Oh, no, it's paint.
Stand by for analysis.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear,
get the Diet
hopelessness, and
Soda.
frustration. This is inconceivable, as somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
Can you break?
Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating. Improved
I
hypothesis.
had to go all the
Patient
way over
requires
here.
additional somnasculpt therapy. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Emergency destroyed.
Instruction: continue with somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Beep 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 beep. Now we're sideways. Okay, let me see what I remember. I remember whenever I first figured out you had to grab the painting. I was so mad. I was like, bro, really? Expect me to find that out on my own? Bruh, I barely knew
My
2
name is
plus
Dr. Glenn
2.
Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnosculpt Standard Orientation Protocol.
So,
Before you begin the first phase
this might
of
be a
therapy,
sub
I'd like to
35.
briefly
Hold up.
describe the finite
This
and
is only
fragile
22
nature of the
minutes
dream
in.
state.
Oh, bro, if this is a sub 35 right here. Bro, if I get a sub 35, it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be the sub 35 if I ever get one.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Oh, I hate this part, because this can be a soft lock. Oh. Okay, it's not gonna be soft lock. Okay, so yeah. Come on, sub 35. I really need to look and see that it's gone. I do. I'm mad. Bro, I was about to say, I don't have time to not get this boost.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
It's this way, isn't it? I don't remember this part well enough. So, if I remember right, this is the quickest way to encounter an arrow. Was it 2 forward? It was. Well, still got 10 minutes to waste. Not to waste. Cannot waste 10 minutes. Oh my goodness! Please encounter an arrow. Okay. Well, that was scary.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Okay, here's white space. If we can get a good white space, we might be able to get a heckin' sub 35. Come on, Superliminal. It's the one achievement I want to get so bad. If I don't choke this, this could be a sub 35. That means can't be any soft locks.
It appears you have entered the Sonasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail-safes.
Also made a meme
Creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload. May result
of it was this part saying paradox Could be a sub 35. Choke it.
Hello, my name is
About
Dr.
7
Glenn
minutes.
Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space. Hours. But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I
5
could
minutes,
imagine.
come on.
Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Imagine if 30 minutes was my final time. And pog. Be very pog, actually. It's not my final time. Oh, heck, I didn't realize I was actually in the game. No, that's how you lose. That is absolutely how you lose. So much time. Oh, heck, I needed to fall there. I always do that. You know, I do need to go out, I thought I did. Didn't I? Okay, I did. I had a miniature heart attack that
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of
here's the
pure
final part.
perspective,
If I don't choke
isn't it
this.
also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Make sure you're on this one. Grab this one. You have time. I have to choke this. Just because it's what the cool kids are doing now doesn't mean you have to. Is that what the cool kids are doing now? Choking things? Choking on okay. Stop. Okay, I have 3 minutes. This... Oh, I need their cheese or something. Oh, come on. Come on, Superliminal Lords. Please spare my speedrun. No! I about had a heart attack. There's no... Don't do that! There's no certain way to do this. Just try to get to the bottom as quickly as possible. still have 2 minutes. Let's not mess it up. Come on! Yes! Oh my goodness! You have no idea. Ooh! You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. My stream is still on. Final time! Ooh! Ah! 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 Enjoy the credits.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. And by now, you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. You'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
Final time. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. You love to see it. 33 minutes, 39 seconds, 0.1 millisecond. Final time. I'm just vibing right now, I'm sorry. But like, the vibe is real. Welcome. Alright, so like everyone but 2 people in my family just like disappeared, so I'm gonna go find them.